Hey guys, RohanX17 here, coming at you with the other fusion-related spell card in another episode of Why Is This Card Banned? Today I'm bringing you Metamorphosis. Now, I'd like to bring up that in my future fusion video I kind of made the mistake of bringing up my Metamorphosis arguments for it. It wasn't intentional. I didn't realize it till afterwards that I'd done that. But, yeah. I feel Metamorphosis is a bigger problem for a couple reasons. Sure, you can take Future Fusion and dump all 4 Dragon Rulers in the grave and get a 5-headed dragon out of it, but there's some really abusable stuff you can do with this as well. So I'm going to bring back my 5-headed dragon's no longer relevant to this, but I feel the other two that I tried to mention are a whole lot more. Because they aren't as obvious to see coming as Future Fusion, which puts it in the banished zone for all to see. But yeah. So I'm going to start with Naturi Exterio. I have no idea why I brought that up. That's kind of a problem, but not really a problem. So just ignore what I said about that in my Future Fusion video, and just come here. Now, as you should know, or you might look up as I'm talking about it, Naturi Exterio is a fusion monster that requires Naturia Barkion and Naturia Beast, 2 Synchro monsters to make into it, and it basically can negate whatever it wants, whenever it wants. It's a level 10. So, let me first get into what Metamorphosis says. Forgot to do that. Tribute 1 monster on your side of the field, special summon a fusion monster at the same level as the tributed monster from your fusion deck. Fusion decks. Man, that takes me back. But how the card's ruled is that it's allowed to bypass all of the fusion, the you must fusion summon this card requirements. Somehow, I'm not really sure. The wording doesn't really make that specified. But whatever. So basically, you might think, well yeah, if you get a level 10 in the field, you can make it with Metamorphosis, so what? Now, a deck I've heard about semi-recently, a couple months back, was the, what's it called? The Malefic Skill Drain deck. Basically, they use Necro Valley as their field to keep the Malefics up, and use stuff like Skill Drain to knock out your opponent while dumping loads of Malefics all over the field. The thing is, they're also level 10, which means you can special summon it and make an Exterio out of it very easily. They also use Mount of the Bound Creator, but whatever, I'm not trying to discuss that deck. So yeah, that's pretty broken. Also, more importantly, the main point I wanted to get to was, again, Last Warrior from Another Planet, or yeah, something like that. It's a level 7, stops special summons, nukes the field, I already told you about it. Once again, it's way more relevant to Metamorphosis. I'd say the only one relevant to Future Fusion would be the 5-headed dragon, so sorry about that, guys. But basically, the real kicker with that is that it's a level 7. So basically, in the dragon deck, you could banish 2 stuff, summoned an E-Dragon, and then Metamorphosis quickly the E-Dragon into the fusion monster. So, yeah. And since the E-Dragons are a pretty good deck and really easy to get out, that would not be hard to do at all. The only issue would be getting Metamorphosis to your hand. So that would be a really devastating play. I mean, there's decks dedicated to just bringing out that card, so yeah. Back in the day, I think it was mainly just used to fusion 5s into Dark Balter, 6s into Ryo Senshi, and just basic stuff. Also, if this card comes back, then I'm going to have to retract my statement about Thousand Eyes Restrict, because this card's really good with Thousand Eyes Restrict. It is the only way Thousand Eyes Restrict is even remotely relevant to the game. Because instant fusion, it's just going to pop a card for 1,000 life points, and then die. With the polymerization, it's just too ridiculous to bring out. It's just kind of silly. I mean, it happens, but it's not very likely. I mean, and also the deck that would be able to run it would be kind of bad anyway, so. But Metamorphosis, all you need is a level 1 instant, voila, you get a 1,000 Eyes Restrict. A fully functional 1,000 Eyes Restrict, not an instant fusioned one. So, pretty much any deck that has a 1 can instantly make a 1,000 Eyes Restrict, which is also pretty bad. So yeah. Do I think this card should come back? I like it. It's a really neat idea, and it makes fusions a lot more relevant. The problem is that we have too many situational broken fusions in the game that this card could just abuse. And Thousand Strict can't come back, but whatever about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to say no to that, because the cards you'd have to hit to make this come back would be not worth it. Well, you'd have to hit more cards than you'd be bringing off to just give this back, and other cards couldn't come back off. So yeah. If there's other fusions that I've forgotten, please tell me in the comments. That'd be really great. So, if you like my videos, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. RowanX17, signing out.